We're going to spend the last 15 to 20 minutes of the workshop on a really important topic, which is procrastination. And that is, I want to ask you this question. Everybody here knows the answer to this question. Okay, how do you avoid procrastination? Yeah, somebody gives you something to do, you just do it. Ta-da, right? That sounds easy, right? But why is it not so easy? We have all kinds of struggles. Some people are professional procrastinators. They're so proud of it, they just say, I could teach classes. If you ever want to know how to procrastinate, ask me. Like they're proud of it. Well, whether you procrastinate a tiny bit or whether that is a major problem for you in a lot of areas of life, there are so many reasons why people procrastinate. Sometimes people are afraid of failure. And if you're afraid of failing at something, then you can't even get started because you're just afraid of that. Other people are overwhelmed by how much they have to do. And again, my example of that, I don't know if this has ever happened to you, but if you walk into a room in your house or your apartment and it's filled with all kinds of things and you have to clean it up, it's a total mess, you stand there and you look around and you think, okay, where do I start? And you feel like this, and so what do? You say, I know when I start tomorrow. And then you leave and go lie down or whatever. It's just like too overwhelming. Well, one of the things that I want to show you, and this is one of my favorite little illustrations, is that there are a couple of tricks, if you want to call it that, that can help a person who tends to procrastinate a lot to kind of get over that bad habit. The first one that I want to show you is kind of a combination of two, and I'm going to give you an illustration over on the board here. One of them is to make sure to include deadlines. Okay, and then the other one that goes with it, and then I'll kind of explain these, is that it's always a good idea to divide the job into small pieces. Okay, and so let me give you an example of what I mean by this. What is today's date? The 9th. All right, so did anybody here earlier today have a class that you went to that's a tough class, even a very tough class? What's the class? Math. Okay, so we'll use math. That's always a tough one for a lot of people. Let's say that you had a math class and today your teacher made an announcement that nobody wanted to hear, and that is that 2 weeks from today you're going to have a big test. Okay, and so 2 weeks from today is the 23rd. That's the big test. They also say that the test is going to cover chapter 4, 5, and 6. All right, so that's the announcement to the class. Now, no matter how experienced you are as a college student or how new you are, everybody knows what to do with this. You have 2 weeks to go home and read those chapters and learn the information, go over your notes and all the problems you do, and get ready for the test. So it seems really clear and easy. But remember, the person we're talking about here is this person. So on what date is that person going to do all or most of their reading? Yeah, the 22nd, or some people give me a heart attack